she be like.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be let out by their rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. First down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
They need 12 here. It's third down. In motion goes the tight end. On third down, he'll drop to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Back deep is Jaden Reed. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Now in his third season as the guy in Green Bay, and he's thrown for at least 25 touchdowns in each of the last 2 years. He and his team believe they are due for a deep playoff run as long as he stays healthy and is piloting the offense.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Our first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Play fake. Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. second down and 3. Here's Love. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Runs over it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Okay, he didn't bring that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Love will sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd get back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front.
He's to the 15. Touchdown, Packers! And even 50 yards for Josh Jacobs. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Yep.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs.
Huh? I don't even know.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Well, that was the game.
And able to get this out to the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. Clinton. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Clinton. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards. From the gun on 3rd down, Clinton.
And just won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than trying to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Here's Ryan Rico now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. The Packers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. Fights through him. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here is 3rd and 5. Throwing. Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
On 4th down, the Packers called on Daniel Whelan to punt. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. It's taken to the 26. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
This will be caught once again by Brown. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Has some space here. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Stopped on the play by Colby Wooden.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Brown is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied at 7. So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a heck of a move. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action this time with Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Love from the gun on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 81 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
There's a handoff to Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got third and short.
7-7, our score after one. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He found Jamar Chase with a touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll try again here with a first down. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Clinton. They'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. A little juke. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
So they go pass, now they go run, and two plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, but instead to give up the middle. And boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Operating from the gun, Clinton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Clinton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. The first and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Operating from the gun, Clinton. toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Clinton looking middle, and that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. McPherson's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 110 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And some room to work. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Perfect execution on that inside handoff, and then a little will, a little brute strength to move forward after the contact.
What do we call that now in today's NFL? Heck, in today's football? Contact balance, right? That's the buzzword, the phrase you hear. A back who can absorb contact, bounce off of it, and keep moving. Just what you said, brute strength, force of will.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the dangerous man coverage is, if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another 1st down.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Caught on the right side, Reed. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Love will sneak it. And I don't think he got it there. No, they stop it right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, 3rd and goal from the 1, and they go quarterback sneak, and they expected a surge up front. The surge came from the defense.
Yeah, it looked like there was no surprise defensively. They were ready.
They had totally stacked it up, unable to get it on 3rd down.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. McManus now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals getting set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Clinton. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bengals.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Back to throw now on first down. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Second and 10. Back to throw again. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's a unit last drive. They did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field.
15-minute time.
Way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. The completion on first didn't get much, and the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
From the gun on third down, Clinton over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. So far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
You do know lottery as it stands. What if you win? Think about it. Just
from
take
the midfield strike,
the
they'll look
lottery
to
shows
throw. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect it, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
What do you got?
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen to Piron. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
See, what did I tell you? You're the...
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, watch
everybody
stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
We'll see how much they give him the ball here. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 141 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
I got a COVID machine back. Every time I die,
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
These millionaires are crazy as hell.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Sir,
He's got
you're still very
Downs. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Let's make a deal. Since you're rich now, give me who a month. Say no more.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports.
Whoa.
15 minute time. Nothing.
Sir. Plus, you've lost 0.3% of your money. No problem. To my garage.
I hate that
Which one
damn
do you
T.
prefer, sir? The best one. A wise choice.
Yes. That's why I'm pissed the hell off. I want this teeth out of my mouth now.
We are here, sir. Stop right there, please. Stop, losers.
All right,
Show
Mom,
me
I'm
your
go.
ID, which means money. With pleasure. Please continue, sir. Thanks, Alfred. Now call for backup. We will take it from here. Didn't you read the sign? Shut up! Where's our friend? Too late. He's on the boat. Waiting to be shipped to China. But you got the money? So, as long as you suffer. Done. Done. I bought all the boats in the world. But you got the money? So, as long as you suffer. Done. Done. I bought all the boats in the world. Due and safe now. How about now? One step forward and I'll shoot him. You said forward, not backward, though. You got a point. Wait a minute. Yeah. One eternity later. I'll make you suffer pain, so unimaginable you will beg and pray for the gift of death. What the dog doing? What's over there? What is that? Easy. Man, I'm dead. It's just you and me now. I don't think so. Still got my backup. I brought Elon Musk. Looks like we got a Mexican standoff. Stupid. Guess again. We've got a sniper trained on our position. Hey, yo, what the? Nice try, but I've used your money for a drone to execute a sniper. You mean the drone which my hacker just hacked? A theft, that's my boy. My bomber about to nuke your hangar. Bad news for that pilot. My SWAT got his wife. No more backup. Check again. I've hired Elon. You hired this noob. No big deal. Second sniper. Now we're talking. Time for a Mexican standoff. All this yapping's making me hungry. For a slice of pizza, pizza. Undercover cop robber, reporting for duty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, what the? You're a sleeper cop? That's right. And my top mission is to investigating crazy billionaires. You're not the only one here who has a legendary bull. You ain't surprised, motherfucker. President Trump.
I am here to arrest Luca for not paying taxes.
You ain't surprised, motherfucker. President Trump.
I am here to arrest Luca for not paying taxes.
I'm alive and still rich. What?
Not anymore. Oh boy.
To me, my child, ever dream of being rich? Are you gonna give me money? You will be rich soon. That's it. What do you expect? A big pile of cash from the sky. Isn't that why you're here asking me? Oops, time's up. My screen time has limits. Wait, don't leave me go.
Bye. Have a great day.
All right, what do you want? Wanna try a lottery? Lottery? The prize is 1 million trillion Bobucks. You do know lottery is a scam. What if you win? Think about it. Just take the ticket. The lottery show's bound to start. Fine, whatever. Whoever has one of these following numbers will win. Oh boy, I can't wait. Snowman. That's 8. 2 sailboats. That's 44. This isn't some guessing game. 62.
No.
Oh wait, that's correct. Man, I got none of them. What do you got? Blackjack.
I'm done. I'm done. Oh wait, I'm missing one more piece.
See, what did I tell you? You're the richest man alive. Whatever you want, I'll buy it. Attention, everything's on the house, because I bought the place.
24.
Well, 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 I didn't invite clowns to my party.
Hey, so.
You're the clown. This is my friend's party. Impossible. You are...
Love me, Carolina record. I can't eat it.
Luca? You're not dead.
I couldn't eat it.
Be dead. I got a cloning machine back home. Every time I die, my memories will be transferred to the next version of mine. These billionaires are crazy as hell.
Sir, it's 0 a.m. You're still wearing the 11 p.m. suit.
Alfred from Batman. You hired him? Yep. Me and Batman are BFFs now.
Sir, phone call for you.
Sup, Robber? Bro, how did you? Anyway, I have bad news. I got your friend one.
What happened? Early this morning.
Cut the flashback. Let's make a deal. Since you're rich now, give me your money. Say no more. Huh? That was easy. You want more? I can give you my fruits from Grower Garden.
Whoa, hey. Got his location, sir. Plus, you've lost 0.3% of your money.
No problem. To my garage.
Which one do you prefer, sir?
The best one.
A wise choice.
Proximity verification, unless Taka is literally right next to you.
Quarter number 3.
Fishing season is over. Cleansing water. My smells cleansing everything. Scrubbing. Water. That's here. 2 point users recommend. 30 ice